What's up, everybody? This is Big Herc, and I want to welcome you to Hot Chicks and Ex-Cons. I'm here with Bobbie Dean, and she's going to give us some insight on dating, relationships, and how she feels about, the whole thing with guys who have been in trouble. So I hope you guys enjoy what she has to say. Bobbie, why don't you give the people a little introduction of, a little bit of your social media so that they can, look up you up.
Hey guys, so as he said, I'm Bobbie Dean. Feel free to follow me on all social networks. It's Bobbie, BOBBI_DEAN. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook as well.
So Bobbie, first off, have you ever been in trouble with the law?
I have a little bit. I mean, let's just say we didn't make it to court, but it could have. We could have gone there.
Do you have any family members that have been mixed up with the law or done time?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, would you date somebody that's been locked up or somebody that's an ex-felon?
I have. I actually have dated somebody who got in trouble with the law. It was something that was like in his past and it was already handled and everything, but I mean, it is something that we had to discuss at one point. And
did it make you a little biased, or did you find out after the fact, or did he tell you before you started dating, or?
He did tell me before we started dating, which I appreciated, but at least for me it wasn't a big deal.
Okay. Do you find that, like, when you were in that relationship, were there any issues with other people knowing that this guy had been in trouble, or did people know that he had been mixed up with the law?
To my knowledge, no one knew unless it was like his friends or his family. But on my end, I don't think anyone really knew, but it wasn't a question that came about, but I wouldn't have had a problem to share that with people.
Okay. So you don't really it's not like a big deal if a guy's been locked up, depending on what he's been locked up for.
Exactly. Yeah. Depending on what was the situation, I feel like it really should have been an issue. I feel like if people don't stay in that mindset, or you know what I mean? Like if it wasn't their fault, because a lot of situations, people get just kind of caught up in the mix. It has nothing really to do with them. So yeah, I feel like every situation is different, but for the most part, you can't judge someone off of their past.
Did you find out that, like, the guy who had been, you dated had been locked up, did he have any hang-ups, or was it different than dating a guy who hadn't been locked up, or was it the same?
I mean, I feel like he was definitely a lot more mature and he was wiser. And because of that, I think it made him a better person. And I feel like it made him definitely just more aware of how to behave himself and stuff.
What do you think of, like, now? I know it seems like me a shift in males as far as masculinity and stuff. How do you feel about these guys who are like so into their bodies and they spend so much time? I mean, they're just basically self-indulged. How do you feel about the guys?
I mean, self-care is very important. Let's not overlook that. It's definitely important to be with someone who cares about their appearance to some degree, because I feel like what's the saying or whatever, like cleanliness is close to like godliness and things like that. I think like health and grooming go along that line as well. So I don't mind. The only time it matters is if you're spending more time taking care of yourself than I do. Then it's like, come on.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's okay with me. I'm okay.
Do you prefer a guy to make the first move, or do you initiate, if you're interested in somebody? I mean, how do you?
I definitely want the guy that I'm interested in to make the first move. I want to feel like he's the man, like he's doing the chasing a little bit. Even if I don't make him chase for long, but still, I'm a little more old-fashioned. I want that. I don't want to feel like I'm taking charge and I'm the one that's like giving all the signs and stuff. I want to feel like he's interested as well.
How do you feel about like tattoos and a guy who like smokes weed all the time? I mean, is that an issue with you, or would you date a guy who's into that?
First of all, tattoos are awesome. So tattoos are not a problem for me at all. Now, the whole weed thing, that's not a problem either. I think the only time it does become a concern is if you can't get anything done throughout the day. If you're becoming a couch potato, you're just at home like waking and baking, but you're not leaving after that point, like, then yes, you have to still be a productive person. If you're not a productive person, then it's not for me.
So what are the 5 things you look for when you're dating a guy as far as the qualities?
Let's see. For one, I do look for someone who is family oriented. That's everything to me. I feel like having some type of foundation with your family is everything. I'm not saying he has to come from a big family, just some type of connection to his family. That's always a plus. I'm very close to my family, so I feel like if I date someone who isn't close to theirs, like they won't understand that dynamic or why it's important to get along with my family and things like that. Let's see, they have to be ambitious. They have to have some type of goals. Like I said earlier, I can't date somebody who's just trying to just kick it all day and hang out. No, where are you going in life, you know?
Okay.
Let's see what else. Good health is important. At least for me it is. I can't date somebody who just wants to wither away. Like if you're withering away, where are we gonna go in life?
Exactly.
We can't have fun together. If you're unhealthy, you're eventually gonna get sick on me, and that's not fun. But let's see what else. And I think a good personality, like a positive attitude goes a long way. I can't date somebody who's very like, woe is me. No, you have to have a good bounce back and look at the glass half full. I like that type of people.
Okay. Well, that's it, y'all. That's Big Herc with Bobbie Dean, Hot Chicks and Ex-Cons. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye, guys.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.